David and Eric, I greet you. To all of our assembled guests here today, on behalf of David and Eric, I welcome all of you. And Eric and David, on behalf of those who are assembled here, I welcome you as well. We welcome you to this moment in our lives and to the place that you have come into in each other's hearts. We join you on this day as you commit before God and humanity that from this point forward, you shall live as one. I remind all of our guests that you have been invited here for a holy purpose, not just to witness, but to participate fully with your thoughts and your prayers. You are here because this couple feels close to you and ask that you join them in this dedication of sacred purpose. You represent symbolically all of the people in the world who will be touched in a way by the life of this couple. You represent their friends, you represent family, now and forever. They have chosen this act of marriage and this public ceremony in which to proclaim it. David and Eric, we live in a time when very little in life is considered sacred. One thing must remain so, however, or all of the world disintegrates. And that is and shall be an agreement between two people. This day, we celebrate the sacred agreement between the two of you. I congratulate you on your journey of your lives, on the strength and the courage it has taken for each of you to make it to this place. Both of you have found a way in which to embrace a very serious love. You receive on this day the blessings thereof for yourselves and for all of the world. We live in a time beset with problems. This marriage is not to be an escape from the world, but indeed it is to be a commitment to greater service in the world. You should not exclude the world, but include it in your love. Together, in this marriage, you should contribute more fully, for you shall be more full. David, Eric is God's gift to you. But he is not a gift for you alone. Through your love, may he find himself a greater sense of who he is meant to be. See the good in him, accept him for who he is and for who he shall be, that he may ever be strong. And so it is also with you, Eric, that although David is God's gift to you, he is not a gift intended for you alone. You should love this man so that through your love, he may find himself as God created him, so that the entire world may be blessed by the presence of a man who shines so in your love together. May he, from now on, that there is one on whose love he can depend on forever. Our prayer for both of you is that you may find each other's love so profound and of total acceptance and total release, so that together you may experience forgiveness that shall free the world. From this point forward, David, Eric's needs will carry the same priority as your own. Likewise, Eric, from this point forward, David needs and will be seen to be as important as your own. You should not be two conflicting or competing forces, but rather the energies of your lives should blend into harmony. To both of you, I enjoin you to release at this time all impediments to your joy. In this moment, may you forgive each other for any past transgressions that you might enter, so that you may enter this marriage reborn. To the families of Eric and David, congratulations on the part that you have played in their lives. they accept a very meaningful task in taking on this marriage. On behalf of those who are here, I thank you. I remind you that it is more than their blood that is joined here today. It is yours as well. With this in mind, I ask David's mother's Vivian to take this man, Eric, as your son. I ask your family to take him into your hearts as a son and as a brother. And, beloved, to Eric. And to Eric's brothers and sisters, I ask the same. I ask that you take this man, David, into your hearts, that he may live from this day as your own brother. I would also like to ask at this time that if anyone, and I mean anyone, has a problem with this marriage, because after today, gotta keep it quiet. So, after this ceremony, may your tongues be still and utter only the positive, that your energies might support these two, that any words you say might bless and protect the holiness of this bond. David, I now ask that you say publicly any declaration of commitment that you would like to give to Eric.
Eric, I go into this marriage with a sense of comfort and joy. From the beginning, I have felt that we were two people meant for each other, and my only regret is that we hadn't met sooner so that we could love each other longer. I have come to know what a good, kind-hearted man you are, and I'm proud to be with you and enjoy the relationship that we've built. I look forward to a bright future with you.
Eric, I now ask that you say publicly any declaration of commitment that you would like to give David.
David, on this day I give you my hand and my heart, as well as my promise to walk with you side by side, hand in hand, wherever our journey leads us, together forever.
And so we come, David and Eric, to the presentation of rings by which you symbolize and bind your love. May we have the rings. David, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my promise that from this day forward,
I give you my promise that from this day forward,
you should not walk alone.
you should not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms your home.
my arms your home.
May God bless you always.
May God bless you always.
May we walk together
May we walk together
through all things.
through all things.
May you feel deeply loved,
May you feel deeply loved,
for indeed you are.
for indeed you are.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
I feel so blessed to call you mine,
I feel so blessed to call you mine.
and may we feel this joy always.
And may we feel this joy always.
Eric, repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
that from this day forward,
that from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
May God bless you always.
May God bless you always.
May we walk together through all things.
May we walk together through all things.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart. I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
I feel so blessed to call you mine,
I feel so blessed to call you mine,
and may we feel this joy always.
and may we feel this joy always.
You can hold hands if you want. We're not shy here. David and Eric, may this marriage be your sanctuary, your haven from worldly pain. And now, David, do you take this man, Eric, to be your lawful wedded husband, to love him and honor him, nurture and sustain him through times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and forevermore? Do you promise that times of trouble will not deter you or tempt you to forsake this love? Do you commit before God to honor this vow until all your days?
I do.
And now, Eric, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband, to love him and honor him, nurture and sustain him through times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and forevermore? Do you promise that in times of trouble will not deter you, nor tempt you to forsake this love? Do you commit before God to honor this vow until all of your days?
I do.
By the power vested in me, and I do have those powers, I now pronounce you henceforth from this moment to be joined in marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to introduce the newly married couple, David Ladabouche. Ladabouche? I asked him if he wanted the French pronunciation. He said no. David Ladabouche and Eric Metzger. I now present you, and let the celebration begin.
They are. I'm going to give you guys a count of three. When it hits three, roll it over your head. May the lucky man win. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's see who got